gas on these fast tracks. What a waste, and I'ma let you in for a moment. They said he holded a rock, told it a block, oh, you're prior to my town.
Yo, we are here. It's Spittin with Spitter. We're live. It's Wednesday, hump day. It's hoodie season. Ain't no place you'd rather be. Right here. What up, my guy? Let me introduce you real quick to the biggest empire. The #1 seller in the valley. Man, I could talk all the shit for you, but I'm gonna let you do a little bit of that. Get this out the way.
Man.
How are you?
Chilling, bro. Just holding it down, man. Trying to stay on the grind. Keep things moving.
If anybody don't know who this is Nano from ABE Clothing, America's biggest empire.
ABE Clothing, Hood Vision Clothing, Currency Cartel. You know what I'm saying? Got a couple brands coming up. I work with brands. I create brands. Anything that got to do with clothes, I'm in the mix. You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
A little bit of everything.
Let's get right to it. So let's start with the humble beginnings, because you always ain't been an entrepreneur.
Nah, man.
So what made Nano?
When growing up, man, I was always into clothes, man. I was just always trying to be fly and trying to keep up with the styles and stuff. And I just always been into it since I was young. And my dad ended up getting locked up when I was like maybe 9 or 10 years old, and he was in Rikers Island in New York. And my mom used to send me to my aunt's house in New York for the summers because you can only visit them like once every other day and shit. Like you could visit them on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Like, it was like depends on your name and shit. It depends on your name and shit. And it depends like what name you're on, like what your last name is. And they used to send me over there. My mom used to send me for the summer so I could visit my dad every time he had a visit and stuff. But when I wasn't visiting my dad, I was just chilling, like going on the streets and stuff. And I used to go to this store. It's called All Star Players, and the owner of the store kind of took me under the wing. Like I used to go there every day. I used to go there every single day, and I used to just like go window shop, and I wasn't really spending no bread or nothing. I used to just go there every day, and the owner of the store took notice to that and was just like, "Yo, you come here every day. You might as well just work here for me. You know what I'm saying? You might as well help me out." And he kind of took me under the wing, and I just always loved that store. Like my real dream was to have a store. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even to own a brand. My real dream was to have a store, and it was because of that experience. And then I started doing that every summer. Like I started going over there, working in there every summer, and I learned about the clothes. He took me to all trade shows and stuff. And I guess that's where the love of the clothes came from. And then like fast forward a couple years later, I'm just sitting with my friends and shit. Me, my boy Bub, my boy Sour.
Shout out to Bub and Mal, man.
Bub and Sour. And all my other friends too. It was more like just a group thing. Like we just always wanted to have our own style. We always talked about it. And one day we were just in a room and we were just like, "Yo, let's start our own clothing company. Like let's do our own clothes just for us." You know what I'm saying? If people like it, we'll run with it. And my man Bub was like, "Yo, if you make a design," he's like, "Yo, if you make a design and we could sell at least 15 of them, we'll all start. Like we'll put it all. Like we're gonna start this shit." And we ended up doing a design. We put it out, and it was the first one, the first ABE Life joint. It was a crew neck. We sold it for like $30. But we put that joint up, and it went crazy. And we sold on the first day, we sold like 75 crew necks. So from there, we was just like, "Yo, this is some real shit." Like we pretty much thought we made it from there. Honestly, we were just like, "Yo, like this is it. Like this is what we about to do." And we just kept working from there. You know what I'm saying? We started with that one piece. We had another re-up. You know what I'm saying? And then we kept kept going. Like, I don't know, I guess it grew into what it is today, you know what I'm saying? And I really thank those guys that really put the battery in my back and made this shit happen, you know what I'm saying? And keep the battery in my back, because these are still my friends to this day, and my partners that that believe in me, you know what I mean?
Word. And shout out to them guys, because like we run in different circles, but the same circles, and most of them guys is my guys as well.
Word
Sour,
up.
Bub, Chiz, Rock, you know what I mean? Shout outs to them dudes.
Shout out to T-Rock.
Yeah. What was you doing before? Because I'm sure you had to have some sort of job before you started your own clothing line.
Yeah. Hold on, that's my mic here. Yeah, I'm gonna call you back, man. I'm on a live interview. I'll call you right back. My fault, yo. But before I started closing, I was doing a little bit of everything, yo. I was just a little bit of everything, bro. I was just trying to help my friends. Like my friends were doing music and stuff. I used to always like try to help them and stuff. I was always into, like, I don't know, I'm a people person, so I was always mixing with people, you know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody that was doing something around me, I was always trying to help them and push them. And I don't know, I had a couple jobs. I had like I worked at UPS for like a week. I worked at Marshall's in the shoe section and shit. Like, I don't know. Besides that, and it was just clothes. Like, I just always worked in the stores too. You know what I'm saying? I worked in every store in the Valley. I worked in Home Base. I worked in New York Urban. I worked in I had my own store, Movement Boutique. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was always a clothes thing. Like, I always felt comfortable around clothes and shit.
Word.
But yeah, I've been doing this shit so long, it's hard for me to remember. Like, it's hard for me to look back before this shit, because I've been doing this shit for so long that it's really mostly what I remember. Like, it's been almost 9 years.
Word. Most people don't know this, but I think I was the only person on the other side of the bridge rocking the AB at the time. You couldn't get
For sure.
Phillipsburg kids couldn't get the AB. I was the only connect.
You got a big circle, man. Your circle go far, yeah. You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? I can't even remember like the first time I met you. It's like I feel like I know you forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, you know what I mean? I just grew up with you. I don't remember the first time where we were just like, yo, what's up? I'm Nano. Like,
I think it was probably with Chiz and Rock though, because then I was around them the most.
Yeah. Probably mostly like that, because I mean those guys, you know what I mean? That's like it's like another thing of the team. Like, I do the clothes, they do the basketball, you know what I'm saying? Do cars, my boys DJ, like, we all entrepreneurs in our own ways, you know what I'm saying?
As it should be. Like, yeah, shout outs to Chino as well, bro.
Shout out to my bro Chini.
You know, now my question for you is ABE
brand first?
What's that?
Chino had his when Chino was in high school, he was in a fashion class, and he made his own brand years before I even thought about doing it. Like, and my brother used to win the fashion shows. Like, he used to be in fashion class, and at the end of the class they would have fashion shows. My brother won that shit like 3 times. My brother's good at everything. My brother can do anything you put that nigga to do,
he's doing it.
He's doing it, and he's doing it well. Like, anything, I'm telling you, like, there's never nothing I could ever say that my brother's that bad at. I think it's like, he could draw, he could sell, he could do everything.
I could dig it. Now my question for you is ABE's not just you. Who's on the team? Who helps you? You know what I mean? As far as is it just you?
Nah, it's not just me. It's a couple different people. Obviously, I mean, my bros are all like, they always all gonna give me a hand, like Bub and Sour and all my friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, they definitely all a part of what I do. I got a couple different people that are working with me now. Like, I got Lori Shui. She's one of my friends, and she definitely. I grew up. She used to work in a different print shop, and I used to always get my stuff with her and stuff like that. But now, just recently, she's been coming and helping me running my machines and stuff. Now I got all the machines that I make all the clothes. Most of the clothes that we sell, we make ourselves and stuff. So I'm starting to bring more people on, and that's one of the things that I'm working on too. Like I'm trying to bring more people into this shit. Like I wanted to open another store, but I kind of changed my mind, and I'm gonna go and bring some more people into this shit and try to build this online shit.
I can dig it. Put your people on. That's what we're supposed to do, right?
Yeah, nah, it feels good to work with people like that too. Like it feels good to be able to be like, yo, come work with me, try to show somebody different. But I like to work with people that want to build something bigger too. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Because that's a like I told you when I was young, I used to work for that store in New York. I barely getting paid nothing, but I learned so much from just that store in New York, and I learned so much from working at New York Urban, and I learned so much with Andy from Home Base. Like all these stores are just like, it's kind of like classes for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Hey, yo, real quick, shameless plug. You see the jersey hanging on the rafters, yo.
Oh yeah.
Ain't too many got that.
For sure, nah, definitely not the many got that. That's an exclusive for you.
That's an exclusive piece.
Yeah,
and the reason why I got that is because we had a team in this tournament that we should have won that I feel we got jerked out of. But quiet as kept, we coming for everything next summer.
Yeah, that definitely was a tough loss, yo, for real.
Coming for everything next summer.
We had the Monstars and we still didn't finish, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, so check this out. You had hit me a while back and was like, yo, check out this video. And in the video, French Montana is rocking the brand.
Yeah, man.
How'd that happen?
I linked up with his bodyguard, and he showed me mad love and was just like, yo, send me some gear for French stuff you think he would like. And I sent the box out. I sent a box of a couple things just to see. Like I wasn't really sure. I wasn't sure if he was gonna rock her, because the thing is that you can send these people a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you can send these niggas clothes. I sent plenty of artists clothes and they never wear it. But French is a cool ass dude, yo. French got my box and he FaceTimed me right when he got it. And he FaceTimed me and he already had it on. And he was telling me like just giving me that talk, like that you give somebody that you believe in. He was pretty much just like, yo, this shit is fire. I really love this shit. And I believe in you. And I'm always gonna, he told me straight like that. He's like, yo, I believe in you and I'm always gonna support. So anytime you wanna, just hit me up and we could. He just pretty much showed me mad love, like, and it's strange coming from people like that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's real hard to get through to those people. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely showed me love, and he fuck with the gear, and that's what matters to me. You know what I'm saying? And I still be sending them shit.
That's dope, right? Because like that was at the time too. He had just popped off the single "Unforgettable," and it was buzzing.
Yeah,
here he go. And I think it was like the Currency Cartel shirt.
Yeah, it was a couple. He wore a couple Currency Cartel shirts a couple times, and he did a video with one on. And I'm telling you, like he's a real humble dude, y'all. Definitely shout out to French, yo, because he didn't have to do that. He could have wore anything, and he decided to show some love to a young grinder.
That's super dope. Yeah. So I know personally the other celebrities that endorse the brand, but you want to tell the listeners who they could catch rocking that ABE?
We got a bunch of people. We got Jalo Beats. We had Waka Flocka wearing it. Like you said, French Montana. I think it was on Bow Wow. And I can't even think of it. There's mad different people. Did I say Jalo Beats?
Yeah.
Jalo Beats showed me a lot of love too, yo. From the beginning, like from like when I first started, I was sending him like pictures and shit. And he would always be like, "Yo, send me that shit." And one time he hit me up like direct and was like, "Yo, I need some shit for my album cover." He's like, "I want to wear your shit on my album cover." And I was like, "Yo, that's mad love." And I ended up sending him a jersey, and he definitely like did it. Like he rocked it on the cover, you know what I'm saying? And that was a big moment for me. He had I I forget. It's Legend Era. Right now he's on Legend Era 6. So Legend Era 1, it has him rocking ABE on the cover. And another funny one was Bow Wow. Bow Wow I've seen a couple times. Like, so I seen Bow Wow at a sneaker show, and he seen my shit, and he was like hype over it. So I gave him a jersey, and then I ended up seeing him again like a year later. I seen him like a year later at a different trade show, like a clothing trade show. And I went up to him and I was talking to him, and I was just like, "Yo, you remember me?" And I told him, I was like, "Yo, I gave you that jersey." He was like, "Yeah." He was like, "I remember." He's like, "I remember," and I got the jersey. I still haven't worn it. It was like a year later after I gave it to him. He was like, "Yo, I still haven't worn it, but I'm waiting for the perfect time." And I'm thinking in my head, like, "Yeah, this nigga he just never gonna wear it." You know what I'm saying? He just talking shit, right?
Talking that talk.
Like a week later, he pulls up to the Pacquiao fight. It was Pacquiao Mayweather. He pulled up to the Pacquiao fight with the Currency Cartel jersey on. I was like, yo, like that's just crazy, like some real shit. Like I thought he was bullshitting from the rip, you know what I'm saying? And then he came through and he rocked it in a special time. And he had a picture with him, Diddy, Pusha T, all them niggas all together, and he's wearing the shirt. So like all these are big moments, yo. Like when these dudes rock your shit. Like Chinks Drugs was wearing my shit, and I didn't even give it to him. He bought it in the store in New York. So I wasn't expecting that one. One day I just had mad tags on one of Chinks Drugs pictures, and he had my shit on. He had my hat on in an interview or something like that. But
B-Jock City says salute Nano ABE, baby.
Yo, salute, man. Shout out to everybody watching and tuning in, man. And shout out to you for even having me on here, man. This is dope, yo.
I just, DJ from Hot 97 stayed rocking that ABE hat too, yeah.
Yeah. DJ, I think Juanito. I think that's what his name was.
Yeah.
I remember his name.
I seen Envy had on a hat too.
Yeah, Envy had a hat. Shout out to Easy, yo. Envy came here and did a show, and Easy hit me up and was like, just out of nowhere, he was just like, "Yo, you think you could put me like a little package together so I can give to DJ Envy?" And it was cool because I mean he just thought of me out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to do that either. But Envy was cool as hell too. Like he ended up rocking this shit, and he made me a video drop and shit. Like these dudes be cool, yo. I'm telling you, like this, you just gotta try. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta give it a shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what like some of my bigger guests. I just reached out Instagram, man, and make everybody accessible. You know what I mean? They either rock with you or they don't. What are they gonna do? They know.
They have to be like, yo, nah, I'm good, and then just go to the next one. You know what I'm saying?
Keep it pushing.
If I would have stopped when niggas told me no, there wouldn't be nothing. You know what I'm saying? I would have been done because a lot of people done told me no. I had niggas laughing at me when I was telling them I was gonna do my own clothing line. You know what I'm saying? Like I had niggas laughing at me that when I first started laughing at me, telling me that the shit wasn't gonna work, and a year later I had the same niggas trying to invest. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, let me go. Like, I'm saying, so like this is a good feeling, you know what I mean? But you gotta just keep going, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I've been in this shit 8 years and I'm not where I need to. I'm not where I believe I should be, you know what I'm saying? And I've been in this shit 8 years, just going hard and non-stopping, and that's why you can't say I took a loss because I kept going, you know what I'm saying?
That's it, man. Oh, yo, while we here, shout out to my man TG, Tony Gallo, too.
Oh, word. Shout out to Tony, yeah.
He had hit me like a month back, and I had seen the picture of him rocking the ABE socks. I was tight, boy. I was like, this motherfucker got the ABE stock.
Yo, everybody watching too, yo, madebynano.com. I got all my brands on it. I put everything on there. Like I couldn't decide which kind of site I wanted, so I made my own site. It's just everything I make, and sometimes I put stuff that my friends make on there, and it's a fire site, and y'all need to shop there. All my products is made.
You see it. You see it on the ticker, boom, just like that.
Perfect.
Shout out to the Wizard of Oz.
Word. But yeah, Everybody go check that out. This weekend I got a big drop for y'all too. Big drop.
So 2020 has fucking sucked, right? And I've seen a lot of my people that have small businesses get shut down because it's just the COVID shut everything down.
Yeah.
How you managed to keep thriving, because you killing it and steadily killing it.
Yo, I just been word up. Shout out to Tristan.
Yo, shout out to Tristan. Before you go into your answer, right? It was E-Dot's video shoot just when he had the video shoot with Petey Crack at the pool party. So me and my wife go up there thinking it's gonna be yeah. We went up there thinking it was gonna be all chill. That shit was next level.
Yo, we all thought it was gonna be chill too. That shit was wild. And we had a little sneaker show. Yo, yeah. we cooked that up. Like that was just on some quick shit. Tristan hit us up and was like, yo, I got access to the Sunday pool party. And he was like, all right, can we do a video there? Yeah. Can we sell clothes there? Yeah. Like it was just like that shit just happened, yo. And it was in the beginning of times too. That was a good pool party, yo.
Absolutely. Everybody was there. Black was out there. Man, listen. Shout out Jamie O. Jamie O was out there.
Yeah, shout out to Jamie O too. Jamie O is one of the people that pushed me into doing something. Like I used to always be with like E-Dot and them, and Jamie O came to me one day and it's kind of weird, but he came up to me one day and was like, yo, you the one. He was like, yo, you the one, bro. Like you're the one. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't at that time, I wasn't really doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? I was just like rocking, and he just told me that shit. I never forget it. He was just like, yo, you're the one, my dude. Like, and I never forget that, yo. And I always, yo, shout out to Jamie O, yo.
Absolutely.
He's an OG.
Hey, most definitely, man. Most definitely. I remember he used to pull up on me, and he would always just tell me wherever he was at, yo, rap, man, kick me something. Yeah, you know what I mean? And that's another thing. Most dudes can't come across that bridge and get love rapping. You know what I mean? That shit don't normally happen. But y'all definitely held me down 100%. But back to the 2020 being shut down and how it shuts down all the small businesses and how COVID killed everything. How'd you manage to thrive and stay successful?
Yo, luckily, I shut down my store before everything happened. Like I closed. I had my store for about 2-3 years. I had about for 3 years, and I ended up closing just because I was just in a position where I felt like I was locked down, and I felt like things were just being even. Like it was just plateauing, and I just felt like it was time for a change and shit. And we ended up closing. We closed the shop, and I was on a mission to get online. You know what I'm saying? I was on a mission to do my online thing, and luckily it was in the process that this pandemic happened, and like we just been trying to keep it entertaining. You know what I'm saying? For all this shit, you know, like I'll be dropping almost every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to create, and we got this shit in the crib. It's kind of like a win-win situation. We're stuck in the crib. Everybody's stuck in the crib, but in my crib, it's a factory of clothes. You know what I'm saying? So like every day we're cooking, we're making stuff, and we're trying shit out. We're dropping shit. It's like an experimental thing, and it's been fun. Like the whole during the pandemic, we've released more than 100 different styles. In this whole from the beginning of the pandemic till now, you know what I'm saying? And we're just
100 different pieces.
Yeah, from 3 different brands. You know what I'm saying? A new brand has been created. My new brand, Hood Vision. And
it seemed we lost him. I'm not sure where he at. Nano, you there, bro? Seems like we having some technical difficulties. We're about to get online again real quick. Give me 1 minute. We're gonna get him back in here. Hey, yo, is there anybody out there watching that got some questions for Nano? Line them up now, so when he come back on, we can get right to it. Nano just hit me right now. He on his way back. He ran out of juice. So here we are. If anybody got any questions for me too, while we at it, while we doing this Spittin' with Spitter, I'm an open book, man. Let's get right to it. I can tell you this though, we got a surprise guest coming Friday. I'm not sure what time we're gonna do it yet, but I got Premium Pete from the Premium Pete podcast coming on Friday to discuss his trials, tribulations, and how he got to his level of fame or where he's at. So tune in for that. Let's not forget to go like and share the live. Go to Spittin' with Spitter's brand page on Facebook. Click on that, give it a like, and we're going to keep you informed with everything we got going on in the near future. Shout outs to Around the Turnbuckle. That's a wrestling podcast hosted by the Big Alboski. You can tune into him Saturdays and Sundays from 6 o'clock. But we got Nano back. Nano, bro, don't do me like that no more, bro.
My fault, yeah. That shit, I wasn't even paying attention, yeah.
Yo,
just died, yeah. I'm back though. I'm back.
Chrissy wants to know if you have a woman's line.
Sometimes we drop women's pieces. I got some crop tops online right now, some crop hoodies. But we drop it's not just a woman's line or a men's line or a kid's line. We drop everything, and we're just constantly just doing different things. We mostly do men's stuff, but I try to mix in a little bit of everything.
Chrissy, I can tell you like this shit is fire.
Yes,
fire. You can go to if we could put that website back up, what is it? Madebynano.com?
Yeah, madebynano.com. That's
there it is.
My brand. Before we got cut off, I was telling you that I started a new brand. It's called Hood Vision.
Hood Vision.
Yeah. It's kind of like my childhood, like just visions, like when we were growing up, you know what I'm saying? Like little things like Nintendo 64 and like I don't know, it's inspired by the culture, you know what I'm saying? Like and growing up, like me growing up as a kid and things I used to see, like it's like quarter waters and like grape sodas and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just that nostalgic vibe. And one day I just came up with it and I decided to run with it. And it's been doing well too in the shop and the stores and stuff.
That's super dope, bro. That's super dope.
That's another thing we carried in different stores everywhere. You know what I'm saying? We got stores in New York, we got stores in Miami, we got stores in Boston, and we're working our way over to the West Coast little by little, trying to get into the stores.
I seen that one of the stores in New York sold out in like the first 2-3 days.
Yeah, and the store in Jersey too. Like the stores in the cities and different places are really doing well, yo. And that's thanks to like just going out there and meeting these people that you never would think of. And I'm saying I just look them up and I go over to the stores and I'll be like, yo, look, I got this product. This is gonna do well in your store. Try it out. Nah, no big box stores, bro. They're all independent owned. I got an independent brand, so like all these big stores, they're not really interested. I guess I'm not really interested in being in those kind of situations. I'd rather be in an independent store where I could sit down and talk to the owner and talk to them about what's selling and what's not and stuff like that. And these big box stores, they get your product and if they don't sell it, they're slashing the prices and they're ruining your brand. That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? But I can't say too much because who knows what's going to lead in the future. But right now, I like to keep my stuff exclusive. That's another reason why I feel like we're doing well, because it's not that easy to get the products that I'm putting out because they're going fast and like.
Your pre-sales be selling out, bro.
Yeah, we do a lot of stuff like that, and like, should just be gone. And I like to create a lot, so I'm not bringing this stuff again. You know what I'm saying?
I got some retro ABE pieces that I'm gonna put on eBay one day, bro. I'm just letting you know.
Yo, I hope they go for a lot, yo.
I got that the Run ABET.
Yeah, that's one of the first one. That's the first summer collection.
Yeah. The home base ABE collab.
Oh, that's a good one too, yo. Shout out to Andy Poe from Home Base. Definitely showed me a lot in this game, and always took me under the wing and kept me in mind during everything. You know what I'm saying? That's a good brother. So
I see you do a lot of surprise drops too.
Yeah, man. I like to be creative. I get joy from people being hyped on seeing things. So I like to surprise people, and I just like to keep it fun, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
That's your method behind your madness on the surprise drops? You just want to keep creating?
I just like to put out new stuff. I like when people get hyped when they see new things, and I like that rush when something's new and everybody's hyped and everybody's calling me. Like a lot of times when I drop something new that I'm gonna drop, like this week I just put out the World Series collection. You can see got some.
Yeah, let's get to the collection.
This is one of the tees that's dropping. Just the front.
Okay. It's an empire. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. It's an empire.
We got the sweatpants. Just going back to it with the sweats.
Okay.
Moving like that. And then we got like maybe 25 different colors of that style, different prints and shit. We got some Currency Cartel that's dropping the crew neck sweatsuits. They're all upstairs and stuff. But you could definitely check it out online.
So ABE has Currency Cartel under its umbrella, and what else?
And also Hood Vision.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And how did Currency Cartel come about?
Currency Cartel was really a ABE collection. Like it was just something we were just creating for ABE. That it was just like a capsule collection that started. It just started. We just did a little design and we put it out, and it was getting a lot of like people really loved it. And after it was gone, people were hitting us up a lot about it. Like, what's up with the Currency Cartel stuff? And we noticed that it was selling in a lot of different places, like New York. It was really high, and like just Cali and other like bigger cities and stuff like that. So we decided to bring it back, but as a brand of its own, and that's something that's really been dope for us. Yo,
what up, Cap? Cap C tunes in to the shows, man. It shows nothing but love. That's my guy, bro. Yo, Cap, what up, big fella? Major salute to the OG in the Valley.
Cap C is my dude, yo. He's one of the first people to support me as well. Back when the Starters was open and shit. He definitely showed me love. He was on the radio. He was giving us shout outs, and he was helping us build the buzz. And it's because people like that and people like you that we continue to strive, because y'all believe in us. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I feel like I know that when somebody comes up to you and starts talking about clothes, you I can already guarantee that you're talking about ABE. You know what I'm saying? Like
Absolutely.
that I already know that are putting the word out, and I really appreciate it, yo.
Well, who else am I sending them to? You know what I mean?
Appreciate it, yo, for real, yo. Everybody.
Like, people ask me all the time, and something that I really believe in is giving people their flowers while they still here, right? To
Absolutely.
embrace them with that love. And like that's why I have like the artists I rock with. Now I rock with you. My tattoo artist is gonna be doing something for me. We're gonna do that live as well. Like people that are really into this thing, you know what I mean? And people that I show love to, let me put them on the platform and get their name out a little bit more. And even if it doesn't get their name out, and I just have the ability to show you the love, you know what I mean? I'm cool with it.
Nah, and it's appreciated, man, for sure. You know the love is mutual, man.
Absolutely.
I respect what you're doing, and I'm happy for you, bro.
Facts.
Always.
Yo, how do you deal with the Lehigh Valley divas? And when I say divas, see, we're gonna get the rest of this episode gonna be a little spicy. So when I say divas, right, motherfuckers want to haggle down prices, and they don't really care about your worth and the fact that you providing and you paying your bills with your craft. How you deal with that?
Yo, I really just don't pay attention to it, man. I'm blessed to have a lot of supporters, a lot of supportive people that aren't like that. And when things like that come around, I try to just always keep it cool and try to explain to people why my price is my price, or I don't know. I try to keep it cool, man. I don't like drama and none of that. So, but I don't know. I just kind of I don't want to say ignore it, but like I said, I'm blessed to have a lot of people that really fuck with me and really build with me and believe in what I'm doing and respect it.
Absolutely. Is there any direct competition for you out here in the area?
Nah, man, definitely. That's a good question, and I would definitely say that none of us should be in competition here in the Lehigh Valley. Like, I feel like the more brands, a lot of people be like, oh, such and such did this. What do you think about that? Or like such and such doing this. I feel like the more brands in the Valley is gonna bring the more attention to all of us. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot, and it's definitely been growing as along the years, and people are building brands, and I'm fortunate to be able to help some of these people create their brands and stuff like that. So like I'm hype on it, and I'm definitely not in competition with nobody, yo. I respect everybody's craft, and niggas not with me though. I love that answer.
Yeah, I love that answer, right? Like, cause me and my guys have these hip hop roundtable talks all the time, and that's one thing that like I would implore all the younger kids that are doing hip hop or where you're making clothes or whatever it is you're doing. You're not gonna put the Valley on by yourself. You know what I mean? Like stop being in competition and start working and being coachable and forming an alliance. You don't know when you're gonna need to cross them bridges again. You know what I mean? Instead of burning all the bridges on the way through.
Nah, man. Like I said, I think it's good for all of us that more brands are created and are running the Valley. The Lehigh Valley has a lot of brands, and I think it's really dope, man. I think it's a dope thing, and I think a lot of our brands can compete with anybody's brands too. You know what I'm saying? We got good products, good quality, good design, and I think more people should do it. Yeah, it's dope.
What clothing designers are you shouting out right now? If you had to shout out 2 clothing designers in the Valley other than yourself, who would they be?
I could shout out a lot, bro. First, I want to shout out my bro Chink. Chink is another one of my bros in my squad that created his brand, Hard to Love, and he's one of the illest creators I ever met in my life. And he does everything by hand and stuff like that. So I wouldn't shout out him, just give him a special shout out because that's my brother and I really fuck with his shit. But shout out to Hard to Love, my bro Big Bank, Desire, Good Guy, Finer Life, I don't want to. I feel bad. I don't want to forget nobody, but yo, I really fuck with every brand in the Valley, and everybody's doing their thing, yo.
I love it, bro. I love it.
OTR, my bro, yo. OTR.
Yeah.
And there's so many, yo.
B-Jock City wants to know, what's your take on visual plagiarism?
What do you mean, copied and stuff? People copying and stuff. I mean, it's whatever. I feel like every design and every piece of art is inspired by something. So I'm not really like big on that. Like if somebody takes my design or changes my design or something like that, I'm not really like big on like fighting that stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit happens, and sometimes it's not even that. People just create the same and just think of great minds think alike, and sometimes shit happens like that. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I know I got some younger audience out there watching. What would be a piece of advice that you would give to the young kid coming up that wants to start his own clothing company?
Where my advice would be just start, yo. Like, don't put too much thought into it. Like, put something together and start. Like, a lot of people last months and years just thinking about an idea that they want to do, and they don't actually just go for it and try it. You know what I'm saying? Just do it. I would say just get your feet wet and start something before you even think about like legalities and papers and all that stuff like that. I think you should just step out the box, try something, make a couple shirts, and start your grind, yo. And don't give up, because once you give up, then that means you failed. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you before, I'm not where I feel like I should be in my 8 years in my career, but I didn't quit, and I think that I'm not a failure because of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, find a mentor too.
Find a mentor.
That's another thing too. Like, it's always cool. It's like when I started with my clothes shit and I started like having that love for clothes, I went out and I looked for places where I could work, that I could be around clothes and I could be around these people, and that's what really put me in the position where I know so much today. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've worked for the best stores in the Valley, and all the owners of the stores always took me under the wing and always showed me everything. You know what I'm saying? I know about a lot of clothes. I know about clothes, brands, the ways clothes are sold, the way you should sell clothes, the way you talk to customers. I know all that from working in these situations. And sometimes I didn't get paid the most money, but you can't put a price on all the knowledge that I got from all these people. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And shout out to you. Like, most people don't know this, man. You gave my son his first job.
Oh, word up, yeah. Word up.
Major salute, man. My son got a different type of grind, man. He a go-getter, man. I love that about him, and he was looking for work. So I hit you up like, yo, you need a young kid to do something. Let's get to it.
Yeah, man. I'm always down. I'm looking for people like that, like that, that's down to build and grow with us. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm looking for those people that's trying to build and trying to learn this industry to come help us. You know what I'm saying?
You hear that? Anybody watching that need a job, don't talk to me about you broke.
You're now hiring.
Don't be mad. Nano hiring. Yeah, man. But let's get to the spicy shit of the day before we wrap up this segment.
Okay.
Who's your top 5 artists in the Valley, music-wise?
Yeah. Top 5 artists in the Valley. My favorite artist of all time in the Valley. He's not really from the Valley. He's from Tampa. You already know my bro E. Just Win is always number 1 for me. I think he's a talented person, like music-wise.
Nick Eckers. Nicky Dill said he about to put in an application.
Word up, yo. Download it on the website. It's like, nah, it's not. We're not that legit yet. But yeah, holla at me, yo. Let's work. Yeah, Yeah.
So E-Dot's definitely E-Dot's number one for you. That's my guy, man.
Louis, come here. But I think I gotta go outside. Louis, come here. E-Dot, in no order. E-Dot,
In no order.
Devin Haley's my guy.
Shout out to Devin Haley been making a lot of my lists, man. I gotta check the boy out.
Yo, Devin Haley's my guy. Shout out to my brothers and ad-libbing them is my dudes, yo. They make great music. You can get right here, but you don't be on TV.
I don't want to. Come here, Lou.
What?
Come here, Lou.
Devin Haley. There's more. I just can't think of them.
That's fine. That's fine. That's a solid top. Pause.
That's my top 3.
I'll take it.
Everybody go listen to E-Dot Just Win. Go check him out.
Yo, when I tell you he's probably the most intelligent and incredible artist I've been blessed to be around. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like me and him talk all the time, and like even to this day, and it's never on no basketball or music shit. We just talk about life shit. You know what I mean?
Cool dude, bro.
And he's dope. He's fire, dude. Every project he put out is fire.
Word.
Every project he put out. But my next question.
Music.
R.I.P. to ABE fam.
Damn, did me dirty on that one. But yo, shout out to Gabe. Yo, Gabe is one of the top rappers in the Valley too, yo.
Who's Gabe?
Gabe. He was the whole group. My brother and D Will and GT Barker, all these guys. They do their music thing, and they still doing their music thing. So they ain't. Our ABE sound is still on the low, you know what I'm saying?
It's low key right now. Nick, stop being scumble, Nick.
Yeah.
Relax.
Whatever, Nick.
What? Well, what's in your playlist right now?
Griselda, yo.
Oh, bro. Hold on a second. Let me wipe the coal out. My eyes.
Griselda.
Ain't nobody fucking with Griselda right now.
That's all I'm listening to.
That's it, right?
That's it, yeah.
Who's your top 5 artists of all time?
Top 5 artists of all time.
Hold on, before you answer that, Nick said I was showing love. Damn. Yeah, Nick, we know.
We know you hating, bro. We know you wanted to be the 6th member of ABE Sound, but it's all right. B Jack is definitely a talented musician as well.
B Jock City, shout out to that guy.
Jay-Z, Biggie, Pac, Jadakiss. And just to throw a new one in there, I love Meek Mill, yo. I was a big fan. I'm a big Meek Mill fan.
Okay, I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
People ask me now, Benny the Butcher is who I listen to now.
Yeah, I listen to Benny the Butcher. I listen to all them niggas, yo. I listen to straight Griselda. That's it. My whole playlist is Griselda.
That's it.
West Side Gun.
As it should be. Conway just dropped a new project that's fire.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm definitely listening to that. I'm definitely vibing to that new ad-lib, that new lib mixtape, the Space Camp joint.
Shout out to Space Camp.
I'm vibing.
Doobie and Oski, man, that shit is fire, bro.
I'll be vibing to that joint all the time. That shit gives me a good vibe, like that music. For real. I never been a reggae dude.
Nah?
Nah, not at all.
That's I love me some reggae, bro.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
As we wrap this up, man, I always ask my guests, man, is there anything you want to ask me before we get out of here today?
How do you like your new experience with the shows and talking to different people and stuff?
It's it's almost like what you said, right? Like you can't. It's like this. You can't sit and procrastinate on an idea for too long, right? So like I've been talking about doing a podcast for years, right? And my brother, right, he put this battery in my back one night. He was like, yo, you should do Spittin with Spitter. And you should just interview people and the shit would be fire. I was like, well, fuck it. Let's get it. And it's different though, because like, it's not about me, right? Like, sure, it's my show or whatever, but like, ultimately, like, it's not, I'm not putting out music. It's not about me like that. You know what I mean? And like interviewing like a lot of y'all has been my people. And then I had some, like, I had Gene Barella of the Banana Crime family.
Yeah, I was watching that one too.
Anthony Hootie Russo from the Gambino Crime family. That's different because like it was a different type of interview. You know what I mean? Like they not my people. I ain't come up with them. Like there was just a straight interview. It's different, man. It's a fun experience, man. I'm having fun doing this.
That's it, man. I'm happy for you, and I really appreciate you having me, man.
Oh yeah, this shit is dope, bro. This shit is mad. You know how I feel about you, man. I'm coming for my I need my package, bro.
Yeah, come through, bro. Come
absolutely. And with that being said,
Nano.com, man.
Can you put up that link one more time?
Nano.com.
Nano.com.
Check it out.
Go there for all your merch.
Even if you don't buy nothing, man, just go check it out and even send me some feedback. Let me know what you guys think and what you guys want to see.
Absolutely, bro.
Love to all y'all, man.
It's a major salute to you, bro. We coming for a chip this summer for all you basketball dudes listening.
Oh, y'all niggas owe me a chip, man. I got a chip on my shoulder. Y'all niggas owe me a chip. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Yeah.
We coming for the chip.
My china cabinet is empty, yo. I need a trophy in there, yo.
We need that hardware. I just want to thank you for coming on and being a guest. I show you all the love and support in the world. Go to madebynano.com and do some shopping. Get some exclusive cuts. And with that, we're going to sign off. Nano, much love. I'm going to see you in a few.
Yo, thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
It's been Spittin with Spitter. Thanks for tuning in. You can catch me on Friday. I'm not really sure what time yet, but we got Premium Pete coming on from the Premium Pete podcast.
My wife, say hi.
Oh, it's the wizard. Yeah. Let me find out. Yeah.
Miss ABE in the building. My _1 supporter. She just took Louis out and cleaned his poop for the first time.
Love it.
All right.
Yo, tune in Friday. I'm not sure what time. It's going to be an exclusive episode with Premium Pete from the Premium Pete podcast.
Dope.
Cop some gear from Nano.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate that.
Much love. I'm going to see you soon, my brother. And we signing off. This has been Spittin with Spitter. Holla at your boy.
Peace.
Peace.
I'm looking at the man in the mirror. I need a break. Stress weighs on my soul until it starts to ache. Time pass on this path.